Hi, so we're in the wilderness. We're going to be doing some fire testing with different types of fire lighters. I think we've got 4 different things here. I'm Paul from Not Another Fake Newscast.
I'm Paul from Those Conspiracy Guys.
I'm Jerry from Not Another Fake Newscast.
I'm Johnny from Disaster Artists.
So I've got a magnesium block and a sparker. So you scrape off a bit of magnesium, you light it, it kicks off, and it should cause a fire.
I've got a clean magnesium scraper here. I'm just gonna flash down, and sparks as hot as the surface of the sun should come off it.
I have BCB survival matches which are wind and waterproof, so we're going to see how they work.
I'm not sure what the technical name for these is, but match head firelighters, I guess. They're firelighters that you strike like a match and just pop them into your fire.
So we should be able to kick off, and I'm going to start first, I think. So we're going to try and start a fire now, see what one of these is the easiest, see what one you can actually use in a survival situation. All of these cost, in the grand scheme of things, pennies off Amazon. They're not very expensive at all, and we're going to put all the links for all the items and what one we think is the best in the show notes. They'll all be down below. So yeah, let's move forward and see if we can get this done and see if it will actually stop me from dying if I was stuck in the wilderness. So I'm just scraping off the magnesium and like a pile onto the fluff that we've got underneath here. There's a wee bit of tinder, and let's see. Fuck all's happening. We were getting there. I'll move out of the way.
So I think we can safely say that Paul's probably going to die in the wilderness.
No?
Oh, we're away. We should never have doubted you, Paul.
No, dead in the wilderness. Seems very hit and miss. I mean,
Pretty labour intensive.
Better than using 2 sticks, though, yeah?
oh yeah. I mean, bit of effort. I could probably get that going, but probably going to need to try a wee bit harder. What about you, Paul?
I'm gonna give mine a try. Exact same technique, except less fancy. I have no spare magnesium to waste here.
And what about the cotton wool?
And the cotton wool, I believe, is soaked in Vaseline, which is 1, a good lubricant, but 2, also incredibly flammable. Does that make it a good lubricant still?
That's why you don't mix sex with fire.
There we go. That's really caught.
That's it. We have a bit of lint here as well. That just came out of a washer dryer. And we should have fire. I'm going to build that little fella up. I gotta say, I think this one works really well, the clean striker. I wouldn't worry about it getting lost or anything like that. It comes on a beautiful lanyard and works every time.
Strap on.
And how do you recommend this fella?
So I'm going to go in now with the wind and waterproof matches. We don't actually have any wind or water today, so it's hard to tell just how well they do work, but they certainly should strike. There we go. That's it away. We're going to go in there, and again I've got some lint for the tumble dryer. A little bit of Vaseline in there. Built up some twigs and some leaves and stuff, and some compressed wood kitty litter, which is quite a good fuel. And we've got a fire away there pretty quickly. So I would definitely recommend the BCB survival matches, which you can find in the link below in the comments.
Nice. So yeah, got the match head firelighters. Now I don't have lint or magnesium or anything in this. You shouldn't need it because these are meant to stay burning for like 15 minutes anyway. So one of these should probably be enough. Or not. Okay, that didn't work at all. That was my fault, it broke. I said you need to let it burn a bit. It's still burning? It's a slower start, but it seems to be doing the trick. Yeah, there we are. Pretty good.
Well, unfortunately mine didn't go as well this time, but we do have a video of me starting a fire last night, so I'm confident that it does work in a survival situation, just not today. What do you think about your ones, guys?
I really like these. I'm going to bring these to a discotheques and things and just fire them off randomly.
Discotheques.
Yeah, I really like this. It's, every time I've tried to use it, it started to fire perfectly. And there's a 5 centimeter rule measurement on the striker.
I think that's a bottle opener as well, I would say. That bit there.
Yeah, it's for you know, hexagonal nuts or beer bottles if you're Scottish.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with the survival matches. I'd say like for how light they are, a little carton that you can just chuck in your pack if you're going away. You know that you're going to be guaranteed to be able to start a fire with that in a real emergency.
Yeah.
You could fit them anywhere about your person, really.
Yeah. I like to smuggle mine up my arse.
Arse matches, because they're waterproof.
Yeah, I think these are really good. They're not exclusively survival stuff. They don't. You can get like barbecue versions of these cheaper than what you get them for in an army surplus store, and it's the exact same. You get them for like the Tesco version for like €1.
Is that ones that smell like barbecue?
I don't know if they smell like barbecue, but
That'd be nice.
yeah, it'd be comforting when you're camping. But if you go to like an army surplus store or anywhere selling survival gear, they cost like a tenner for a box of them. But it's the same principle. I would think though, based on how well Paul done, like that's the most reliable because it'll last longer. You'll always have it with you. It's smaller.
I would say a combination of Paul and Jerry's. I mean, like, because if it was rainy and shit and you had to get a fire going, Jerry's I think would probably be something you could at least 100% rely on. You don't always have Vaseline coated balls with you, which did help Paul start his fire quite easily. So yeah.
I think really like, what you want is all of them. Like you want to bring a few little fire lighters with you, some matches. Like you can never be too short of ways to create a fire.
For the small amount of space and for the small amount of money, it's probably worthwhile to have all of them with you. It just gives you options, and in a survival situation, you don't really want to have your options limited to one chance for fire.
Hey, this is lovely and warm, guys.
This is nice now. I don't want to move.
Mate.
You can come over to mine.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, all our items are going to be there at the bottom. Descriptions in the link below. You can order them all off Amazon. You can probably order them from other places that aren't just Amazon. And if you want to get a hold of us, you can get us on @PGMcast. You can get
At Disaster Artists. Most things.
You can see us at @TConspiracy guys.
and
Yeah.
Did you get it, Paul? Did you get it straight away when I pressed pause? You got it straight away. Let me see your happy face.
Happy face.